Hello, Prooflings! It's time for another SamProof rant! The theme song. I'll work on that. Sorry. That's RANT. I said rant. And that's a backing up truck. Let's continue. So there's a video going around currently that can easily be summed up as FU ball faceplant. Have you seen it? Yes or no? Just a simple answer. Ah, the strong silent type. What a cow. Oh, I mean it. So in this video in question, this cocky young boy is showing off his epic dribbling basketball skills in front of a couple of his friends, one videotaping, when a pair of girls ride by on some bikes. He calls out, "Hey ladies," like a chump, and is greeted with an FU. To which he flips his lid, turns around, throws the ball, knocks that girl's bike square in the front tire, and sends that bitch face into a resting position on the asphalt. Now what do you think? Comments on the video range from I would beat the snot out of that little kid and be a bitch, get hit. So what's really the issue here? Sure, this kid's jockeying for the camera, showing off for his friends, and maybe would have elicited a better response with something like, "Hey ladies, very nice day for a bicycle ride, don't you think?" And yes, maybe the girls on the bike would have been better to listen to the advice of, if you don't have anything good to say, don't say anything at all. And an aw shucks might not have gone viral on the internet, but it would have been a better response than a 15-mile-an-hour faceplant on the asphalt. But instead what you have is such over-exaggerated heightening that any improviser in a 101 class at Upright Citizens Brigade would think they did a good job. Yo, shout out to Mike Leffingwell's 101 UCB class. That is a stupid amount of pumpkins. This thing escalates so quickly I can only imagine that chubby kid's running for his life when the camera suddenly cuts off because that first girl's about to turn into a super dragon and wreak Rowdy Rodney Piper-style havoc on those kids. Then later she'll fly into space, save the space Jews from the moon Nazis, and blow up the sun. And that, my friends, is how you do a herald in a vlog. So I'm asking you, who's right and who's wrong? The guys who brought us a hilarious viral video, and yes, I cringed and laughed, or the girl whose greatest contribution to the world is now a skid mark? Or, my personal favorite, are all kids just asshats? And they should be stopped before they hurt someone, mostly themselves, if I find them, and they're in front of me. Grrr! Guys, voice your opinions, leave a comment, tell me what you think. Who's right in this scenario? Was this an over-escalation, or should you just not flap your yap when you're riding a bike? 'Cause you get hit. Stop. Collaborate and listen. Don't, that's not. Dude, this cat is awesome. Hi. Hi. You know, but on a serious note, guys, we don't teach empathy. We are the central figure in our world. We are the most important person to us, and often at the expense of strangers and people we don't know, which is also strangers. And something's got to change, you know? The internet has made anonymity a weapon. You know, we hide behind armor from our strangers and they are at our expense to laugh at. Prank videos have gone crazy and there's just a glut of them. And something in our society has to change before we implode, because that is the natural progression here. So what I think we should do is all go out and hug strangers, whether they like it or not. Do it! That actually might not be a good scenario, but I think sticking up for strangers is. As humans, we are constantly testing the limits of what is acceptable on every possible level. And people just need to calmly and collectively go, hey, you know what? That comment, not appropriate. Hey, that thing where you threw a ball at that girl's bike and she got 27 stitches in her head, probably not cool. That thing you did in Mexico with that donkey, gross, dude. Really gross. So again, just leave your comments below. Make sure you film all your vlogs with a helicopter above, and go to samproof.tv, check it out. I will have more vlogs coming up next week. Kind of ran short this week on time, so Tuesdays and Thursdays look for new vlogs. And as always, stay strong, Prooflings. This is a bad look. And sends that bitch face resting position on the asphalt. And sends that bitch face resting on the asphalt. And sends that bitch face in...